Thanks, Jenny. Senator Cory Bernardi has made good on his plan to quit the Liberal Party. His former colleagues have been scathing, claiming his actions will only further erode trust and confidence. Here's political editor Chris Uhlmann.
The parliamentary year began in a Catholic church, an institution stained by evidence of its own catastrophic breaches of trust. With the Prime Minister reading an ancient king's ode to faithfulness.
Who keeps an oath even when it hurts and does not change their mind.
On a day that a man accused of oath breaking took centre stage.
This morning I resigned as a member of the Liberal Party.
Arguing that the loss of faith in institutions was driving voter anger with the major parties.
In short, the body politic is failing the people of Australia.
His colleagues first begged him to stay.
It's better for all Liberals to remain inside the tent so that we can take the fight up to the Labor Party.
Then bagged him for leaving.
I think that people would feel that their trust has been violated.
Cory Bernardi says he wants to build his Australian Conservatives into a Senate force.
United by the desire to create stronger families, to foster free enterprise, to limit the size and scope and reach of government while seeking to rebuild confidence in civil society.
Labor sees another sign of government disintegration.
A government which can't govern itself, can't govern the nation.
And the senator has drawn a large target on the leader he's abandoned.
The first duty of the leader is to keep the party together. How's that going?
The Prime Minister reflected on a pledge the opposition leader made just a week ago.
And he said that he was going to be focused on people rather than politics. And what we see is one cheap shot after another.
And so another parliamentary year begins with the Prime Minister's colleagues muttering about his leadership and wondering about his future. Cory Bernardi's right about at least one thing. Australian politics is broken. For now, there's no threat to Malcolm Turnbull, just another day lost.
What's your advice to Senator Bernardi?
Pray hard.
The government also needs some divine intervention. Chris Uhlmann, ABC News, Canberra.
In Cory Bernardi's home state of South Australia, there are already 2 established minor parties vying for the protest vote. The Nick Xenophon team sits in the political centre, while on the right, there's Family First.
Cory Bernardi has taken the big leap and he'll be hoping South Australian voters will jump with him. But in Adelaide CBD today, opinion was divided.
He got voted in for a specific reason and it would have been promises he made with Liberal, and I think if you're going to move, you need to be re-elected.
He's too right-wing for me, in his beliefs, so... but good luck to him.
If it weren't for Cory Bernardi, Shaun Edwards would likely still be a Liberal senator. Mr Edwards was in 5th place on the Liberals ticket and with only 4 South Australian senators re-elected, lost his seat.
It's a gross misrepresentation. I think that what he has misled the pre-selectors of the Liberal Party and indeed the voters.
In total, almost 330,000 South Australians voted for the Liberal Party above the line, or 31%. Cory Bernardi got just over 2,000 votes in his own name below the line, or 0.19% of the state's vote. In comparison, South Australia's traditional Conservative Party, Family First, got more than 30,000 first preference votes, or almost 3%. And Pauline Hanson's One Nation got more than 31,000 South Australians' first preferences.
In South Australia, there's 2 very significant minor parties. Family First has been getting 4 to 5% of the vote for the last more than a decade. So if Cory Bernardi is going to run on moral issues, there's already a party there inhabiting that domain.
The other significant minor party is the Nick Xenophon team juggernaut, but he says the increased competition isn't a concern.
Do I look worried? I mean, I'm all for competition. Politics should be a contest of ideas.
Only 6 months on from the election, Cory Bernardi now has 5 years before his ideas are tested. Leah McLennan, ABC News, Adelaide.